Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and oh my goodness me, I'm so excited today because I've got a pink wig to share with you. And you guys know when I get a pink wig or I get a wig with colour, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get that on and show you. And this is a wig I've wanted for a while because I saw it reviewed by the amazing Taz from Taz's Wig Closet, and I thought at some point I want to get that wig. And I've kind of held that in my mind for a while, but not really been that bothered about getting it so quickly. And then I found it on eBay. It was on eBay, and it's a brand new wig. It's never been worn. The lady who bought it tried it on, didn't like it, put it back in the box, and it's just been sitting there until I bought it today. So I got this for like about 70% off the asking price. So amazing. Brand new with tags in the box. So obviously I've transferred it into a bag. But I'm so excited today, not just because it's a pink wig, but because I want to review the style anyway and try the style because I've wanted to for so long, but because it's my first Belle Tress wig. And I'm really excited because in the upcoming videos, I've got more Belle Tress styles to show you, more pieces to show you, which is super exciting. So watch this space. But this is my first Belle Tress, and it's the gorgeous Caliente. And this is a heat-friendly one as well, in rose gold. Rose gold, which is this gorgeous pink. So Caliente, or Caliente, love it. Really cool style, love this. So look at this colour. Wow, amazing this colour. Now this wig reminds me a little bit of one of my wigs, or there's two wigs I've got that I reviewed ages ago. You'll find them in the wig review playlist though, by Fever Wig Collection. And Fever Wig Collection are, they're a great company. They're part of, I can't think who they're a part of because I haven't reviewed any Amazon wigs for so long. But, they do great wigs really for the price. They do like 30, 40, 50 pound wigs, and they're great. They're heavier, obviously than a high-end wig, but they're really nice. So, check out my wig reviews on Cara that I've done in the playlist, the Fever Wig Collection wigs. Anything that you see that's pink, check them out. But I absolutely love that wig, and this reminds me a lot of it. So this is Caliente heat-friendly fibre, so you're able to use heat on it to straighten it if you want to, or maybe curl it more if you want to. And it's in the gorgeous colour Rose Gold by Belle Tress. So you can see the colour. I'm looking at it's a shady colour, obviously. It's got that root, it's got a darker root. And it's a pink, but it's got other pieces running through it. It says Rose Gold, so it's got little bits of blonde running through. Very, very kind of subtly done. And I can even see lavender tones in this as well. So it's not like a block pink colour. It's got all different tones to it. It's really pretty. And it's a lace front wig as well. Lace front. And it's got that lace, I don't know if it's monofilament. It's definitely looking like it because it's got the scalp effect. But it looks like it's the lace. It's the same feel to it. So it's got that kind of lace parting. It's a left to right parting. Got a little bit of machine teasing going on to give it a bit of body. And then it's got lots of breathable wefting at the back. So open wefted cap. It's got bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head as well. And the maker's the gorgeous Belle Tress. So I'm really loving this. It does remind me so much though of my Cara wig from Fever Wig Collection. But that one is obviously not a high-end wig. That one is quite heavy to wear. Whereas this is light. So I'm really excited to try this on. And I've only tried this on in the mirror. Since then, I've sewn 2 wig clips into the front. I've sewn those in. And I'm excited to share her with you. So I may have to adjust her a little bit with water and have a little play with her and get the parting right. But other than that, I'm excited to try another pink wig because, I've had a bit of a nightmare with pink wigs, haven't I? You know that I have. I had the Dare to Be by Raquel Welch and nightmare with that. The ear tabs on that one. I don't know if I got a faulty one or I don't know. But for me, with my 21-inch head, and that's supposed to be an average cap, and I put it on and it just buried me. The ear tabs were just way too big. So I ended up having to cut the ear tabs out, and I've never worn that wig. It's been sitting, obviously in a bag now because I've transferred all my boxes to bags, but it's just been sitting there. So I have not worn that wig. Whereas, you know, my other wigs, like my Sage wig and Watermelon Art and Wyatt, and, you know, my gorgeous Shane wig in Watermelon Art, which is a nice pink colour, I have worn. So it's really nice for me to get another one. So I'm going to get my actually, let me get my hair ready. I'm so excited, I keep forgetting I'm wearing a scrunchie when I'm starting these videos now. So I'm going to prep my hair. I'm going to put the top bit into a band here. So it's like if I was putting my hair up and down, because obviously I'm growing my hair back without hair colour. I had it all cut off and it's growing nicely now. Getting into some kind of a style. And then I'm putting the bottom bit into another band to anchor my wig. So I'm going to get my thumbs at the back where the label is. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this little piece of white label out here. So obviously I'm not going to mess with the Belle Tress, but I want to cut that white bit off because it just might stick in my wig or stick out of my wig. So I'm just going to cut that off. You know, I don't usually cut the labels off. I'll leave them on just so I know they are the wigs, you know, they are authentic. If ever I do sell them, which I won't, because my wig closet is just getting bigger and more exciting every day. But, you know, I prefer to keep the label on in case for any reason I lose the bag it's in or anything like that, then I know what the wig is. So I'm going to get my thumbs at the back where the label is, put the front of the wig about there, and put my head into the wig. So it really does remind me of Cara wig from Fever Wig Collection. There's another one as well by Fever Wig Collection in pink I reviewed. I can't remember what it's called though, but you'll find them in there. I think I even wore this top when I did my Cara video. It's amazing I was drawn to this top today, or maybe it was a different top or one that looked like it. I can't remember. But my ear tabs are aligned. So now what I need to do is obviously get the hair up to my hairline. So you can see, if we look at the lace together first of all, very natural lace front, especially with the darker root. So for me, having this, as you can see, my bio hair's dark there, I feel much more comfortable with a root on a wig like this. Because I know if the wind blows and you see my bio hair, it makes sense. You know, it creates the illusion of it being my hair. So I'm just clipping in my wig clips. Remember, I've sewn them in. And then we're going to move her around a little bit and see how we can style her. So just using the heat of my hands, you know, and moving the hair around, you know, is working already. So let me just have a little look in the mirror. Yeah, I'm just checking I've got her in the right place, and I have. Obviously you can see my bio hair, but because of the rooting, you know, because of the rooting on the wig, it's absolutely fine. So it doesn't bother me because of the root, you know, on the wig. So I'm just thinking if I got it high enough. Just thinking, you know, maybe another wig clip in here, maybe. No, I'm just thinking where a wig clip. Because it feels like it's moving, but it isn't. I think it's just me. Okay, it's just me. So I'm just making sure the hair is right. So again, I'm just going to move the hair a little bit. But isn't this a gorgeous colour, rose gold? To me, it's a pink, but obviously it's got all those different tones running through it. So before I do anything, because the hair's in my face a little bit, I'm just going to put a little bit of water on like this, and then I'm going to use my fingers to move any fibres away. Now, whenever you spray water like that, it's really good because if you put a wig on and you find you've got little fibres falling in your face, then spraying a little bit of water just, you know, gets rid of that. So all those little fibres that were trying to hang in my face, like this one here, you know, they go away. So I've got it parted there. So to me, that looks like it's parted in the right place. And again, it's got that scalp effect when I'm looking in the mirror. I know sometimes you can't see that very well in the camera, but it's absolutely realistic. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's super realistic, really nice. So let's have a look at the colour first of all in the mirror. Look at this gorgeous colour. I love the rooting effect. It looks very natural in my opinion on me as well. You know, when you're wearing this wig and you've got darker hair, you just feel better with that root, you know. Or I do anyway. And, you know, I was excited. Remember when I got my little Nico wig ages ago? And I was really excited about getting that in a pink, but the colour was pastel pink, which is, you know, a pink with no root. So I never ended up buying that wig. Maybe I should. I haven't got any wigs from Rennie of Paris in that colour. So maybe I need to get one. But look how natural the top looks in the camera there. You know, in the mirror, should I say. Look how natural that looks. Very natural. Lovely, pretty. You know, when I'm looking in the mirror, it just looks like I've got it a bit high on my head. So I think I've got it a bit high. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unclip her, and I'll do the 360 in a minute, but I just want to make sure I put her in the right place, because it really does make all the difference. So what I'm actually going to do is I've actually bought downstairs my Hollywood mirror. Instead of trying to prop a mirror up, this is my little Hollywood mirror. So it's on a stand. So I'm just going to look in the mirror and put it on properly, so that I get it to the hairline. Because obviously if I was going out in this wig right now, I wouldn't just put it on and do it without looking into the mirror properly. So I'll look into the mirror to make sure I get it exactly right where my hairline is. Exactly right. So it's got to be on the hairline so it looks natural, but it needs to be so that, you can't see your hairline. And that's right now. It wasn't right before I got it too high up. So I can see when I'm looking in the mirror, the only thing obviously you can see is my bio hair there. But if you pull the hair down anyway, it's going to mix into that. And this bit of the wig here, this bit of the bang covers that up. So look at that, much more natural now that I've done it in the mirror than how it was before when I did it on camera. So, obviously be aware of that. Not that you're probably going to be putting your wig on camera, but say if you take your wig on holiday and you just grab it out your bag and put it on your head and pull it up to your hairline, remember sometimes you may think you've got it on right, but you haven't. So just be a bit careful. So feel much better with her now I've put her on right. So make sure you put her on right. Don't do a Liz. So she's gorgeous. So again, let's have a look at the colour before we do a 360. Really pretty. So this is Caliente. So what I find is, she's a very beachy style. She's got this kind of beachy wave. Now, obviously, in different colours, the fibre may feel different. Maybe it feels a bit different than this, because I've noticed that sometimes you get a wig, the same wig in different colours, and it can feel different. But when I'm touching the wig, it's very nice. It's synthetic hair. It feels nice to touch. But it's got kind of like, when I'm touching it, it's very light. There's no kind of, it's not a heavy density wig. It's obviously it's light to wear, but the hair feels very flyaway and light, which I do like. So let's have a look from the side together. Really nice. You can see the beach effect to it as well. And from the back, really pretty, really natural. I really like it with the root as well. I'm a bit of a fan of this pink wig. And it's so nice to actually get a pink wig that's realistic looking. And I love to wear these kind of wigs and colours. These wigs in these particular colours, like these gorgeous pinks and all the kind of breezy waves and divine waves wigs I've shared with you guys. I love wearing all of those types of colours in. The kind of, fashion colours. It's like October time, or, this is a great wig to wear in February for Valentine's Day. For your great wig to wear maybe if you are supporting cancer research as well. That gorgeous pink colour. So the great wigs to wear for events, for things like, parties, seasonal things, Halloween, cosplay, whatever you're doing, but also to, kind of freshen your face up a little bit, try something a bit different, go for a new look, because it's natural. This does not look like I've got a wig on. Okay, when I'm looking in the mirror at this wig, when I'm looking in the mirror, this looks completely natural. With the hairline, the scalp, it's natural. This could be my hair. So people aren't going to be looking at you thinking you've got a wig on unless you act like you've got a wig on. If you go out in this wig and you're paranoid or you're self-conscious and you're messing with it, you're touching it, you're stressing over it, then people may think, what's she doing? But if you just go out and rock this wig, nobody's going to know you got a wig on. So if you like the Fever Wig Collection wig, the Cara wig and the other one, just trying to think what it is. Let me go and have a look, okay, while I'm here, because I can show you. If I go to the channel, I'm on my channel here, go to playlists, and I go to wig reviews, and then all I do, this is what I do when I'm trying to find a wig, I go down the wig review playlist, And I'm just looking for a pink wig. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm looking for a pink wig because I know that I do the thumbnail and I tell you what the name of the wig is. So here we go. So I've got pink wig. I've got pink wig from Amazon. I've got crystal wig, sugar plum. And then if you keep going down the wig, I've got Chloe wig from Fever Wig Collection in that gorgeous kind of blancmange pinky colour. But the one I'm looking for, here we go, Courtney and Cara. So this is Courtney wig. If I click on and I turn the sound down, I'm going to show you the Courtney wig because it reminds me of both Courtney and Cara. I'm just waiting for these adverts to go off and then I can show you. And I did this ages ago. So if I just go on to the wig. Obviously on that one you can see the root is a lot deeper and darker and longer. And you can tell with the hair, when I'm playing with the hair, you can tell it's more synthetic-y. In other words, it looks wiggy. It doesn't look as natural at all than, you know, like this. So this is the Courtney wig. Is this the Courtney wig? This is Courtney wig. And then I've got Cara. Let's find the Cara. It may be Cara, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's Cara. Because I cut a little bit off it as well at the end. But that's the Cara wig. So again, obviously, nowhere near really the same kind of look, but you can understand what I mean by the same feel. So if you're after a wig to try and get used to it, you know, you've got the Cara wig there, or the Courtney wig from Fever Wig Collection. Those wigs were only like, they were like 40, 35, 40 pounds to buy. You know, not much at all, really. Whereas this one, it's just in a different league. Gorgeous. I'm really liking it. The only thing I would say is if you get this wig, make sure you take the time to put it in the right place on your forehead, you know, rather than just rushing it and then it won't feel right. Because when I first put it on, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel natural or anything because I hadn't got the hairline in the right place. So it makes the difference just taking that time to manipulate the hair to get it in the right place. But isn't she absolutely stunning? Gorgeous. Caliente from Belle Tress, which I'm loving, by the way, the Belle Tress styles. Very natural looking. There's so many I want to get as well. And I've actually found some Belle Tress that remind me of some of the wigs from Godiva Secret Wigs. So, you know, when I kind of went a bit fangirly over the Noriko wigs, that reminded me so much of some of the Godiva Secret Wigs like Thin Candice and Robin and Rochelle and Carrie and the Brooke and the Avery wig, and the way that, you know, they give me the same feeling and look. I've found some Belle Tress wigs that I want to get in the future that remind me of other wigs as well, but more on that to come as we move forward on Wigs with Liz. But this is the gorgeous Caliente from Belle Tress in rose gold. Remember, this is heat friendly, so I suppose you could easily get more curl in this if you wanted to, or, you know, by putting rollers in or using a heat styler, or you could straighten this. This would be really nice straight, but I like it with this beachy wave. So I will wear this wig as it is, and I'm going to definitely be wearing this wig more as we move towards the later part of the year, which is absolutely gorgeous. Let's do another turn again. The gorgeous Caliente from Belle Tress in the gorgeous colour rose gold. And maybe you've watched this review because you're wondering about the colour rose gold. Maybe you've seen another wig from them and you're thinking, oh, I really want to get that wig, but I'm not sure about rose gold. Well, now you've seen it for yourself. Really pretty, really natural. And, you know, the reason why I wanted to wear this darker top was because I knew the root would look really good with it. So, you know, really nice. And, you know, what I found as well is, you know, when I was wearing around October last year, you know, when I was wearing my gorgeous, absolutely stunning kind of smoky frost wig, or whenever I wore that one, you know, the green really goes, you know, really beautiful. So I absolutely love this wig. So gorgeous, you know, just messing with it as well. Beautiful, feels nice. It's an average cap. It fits me perfectly. The hair feels nice. The ear tabs are comfortable. The lace front's nice and comfortable. So really, really gorgeous wig. So Caliente in rose gold from Belle Tress, 10 out of 10. For me, for a pink wig to say 10 out of 10, that's a lot. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.